Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for your time this evening. Tonight I will give a brief overview of the live baiting issue and the affected stakeholders, but will focus on my 3 recommendations, which can be found on page 6 of your issue brief. Live baiting became a current issue on the 16th of February 2015, when ABC Four Corners aired an expose which showed live baiting being practiced at Tooradin Training Track, a GRV-regulated and approved track. This issue has evolved to broader concerns about animal welfare within the industry, including overbreeding, doping, and inhumane euthanasia, and has also raised doubts about GRV's ability to self-regulate. Relationships with key stakeholders, including animal welfare groups, sponsors, greyhound owners and trainers, punters, and government, have all been impacted. My first recommendation to address these issues is the Close the Gap education and awareness campaign. This campaign aims to change public perception that greyhounds are dangerous animals and that GRV is not concerned about the welfare of greyhounds. It also aims to change the downward trend in greyhound adoption. The campaign will not only encourage adoption of greyhounds, but highlight GRV's corporate social responsibility through prisoner rehabilitation programs and our commitment to rehabilitating racing dogs. The campaign will also highlight GRV's strategic alliance with RSPCA to promote GRV's commitment to animal welfare. This campaign will use several tactics, including celebrity endorsement by GRV Ambassador Ricky Ponting and Meet Your Hound events at RSPCA and Gap Kennels. My second recommendation is increased training and education of our stewards. Stewards failed to correctly perform their role when inspecting Tooradin Track in 2014, and this has given the public the perception that GRV stewards are careless and incompetent, and that these oversights allowed live baiting to continue. GRV and the Victorian Government have each pledged an additional $3 million to investigative resources, and some of these funds should be used to increase training of GRV stewards. GRV should also engage with RSPCA and ask them to do training with our stewards. GRV's commitment to best practice and cooperation with animal welfare groups should be communicated to stakeholders and publics using traditional, digital and social media. My third recommendation is to engage with stakeholders to initiate regulatory change. GRV should meet with stakeholders to negotiate regulation and policies and be willing to take recommendations on board. By forming an alliance with RSPCA, being adaptive and being transparent, GRV will encourage support for self-regulation, ensure GRV maintains control of its industry, and regain trust in the organisation. By implementing these recommendations, our organisation will begin to rebuild its image, reputation and relationships with publics and stakeholders. Thank you for your time.